Lambton-Kent-Middlesex.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm pleased to speak today to National Disability Employment Awareness Month on behalf of our PC caucus. It's wonderful that we have this opportunity to increase awareness about the positive outcomes of hiring people with disabilities. It is true that some people have a disability so severe that they can't enter the workforce in any capacity. But there are many who want paid employment but are unable to attain it, not because of their condition, but because of barriers in the workplace. Discriminatory hiring practices, unwillingness to offer accommodation, and accessibility can all be issues. Some employers may hesitate to hire people with disabilities because they aren't comfortable having that discussion with employees and because they don't have a comfortable working knowledge about disabilities, duty to accommodate, the costs related to accommodations, or what their legal obligations may be. The discussion about disabilities has broadened in the social context, and we need to extend that conversation to the workplace. There were 10 disability types identified in the latest Canadian survey on disabilities: seeing, hearing, mobility, flexibility, dexterity, pain, learning, developmental, mental, psychological, and memory. Many of these disabilities are not visible and are not well understood by people who have no personal experience with them. And that's exactly why we have National Disability Employment Awareness Month, so we can open up that discussion and help to ensure that good information is out there for employers and for prospective disabled employees. It's an unfortunate reality that there are almost 800,000 disabled, working-age Canadians who are able to work but have no job. Almost half of these people have post-secondary education. Very good work has been done to narrow the gap in employment between people living with disabilities and the general population, but there's still much to do. And it's not just about having a job, it's also about underemployment and addressing gaps in education and in wages as well. And it's important that we recognize that taking steps to address these issues is not just for the benefit of disabled people, but also for the good of our employers and for Ontario's economy. When it comes to recruitment, companies that open the door a little wider will find a segment of our workforce whose potential is waiting to be unlocked. With rising retirement, failing to build a more inclusive workforce represents a large opportunity cost. There are many great stories we hear from employers who have realized there are benefits to hiring people with disabilities. For example, the tech companies who are hiring people who fall on the autism spectrum, recognizing how the focus and attention to detail associated with autism can in fact be a great asset. Tim Hortons has a great record on this front, and owners of those franchises report that disabled employees are often the hardest working and most dedicated. Other companies are recognizing it pays to have a diverse workforce that resembles their customer base and can speak to a broader clientele. For those disabled employees, this means independence, confidence, and the opportunity to put their skills and knowledge to use. The benefits of labour market participation are a key component of social integration. In my riding of Lambton-Kent-Middlesex, there are many organizations who do great work to provide job skills and facilitate employment for those living with disabilities. Right across the street from one of my constituency offices, we have Middlesex Community Living, which has been doing tremendous work on this front for 50 years. That has been benefiting both the people they support and the entire Strathroy-Caradoc community at large. The bottom line is that we all see positive social and economic outcomes when we take these steps to build an inclusive workforce that leverages people's abilities instead of focusing on their disabilities. I hope this month will help open that dialogue and help us move toward a fully inclusive workforce in the province of Ontario. Thank you.